Hello, Libra. Welcome to my channel. If it's your first time, welcome back if you are returning. Please hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Everyone is welcome. These messages are going to be specifically for light workers, light warriors, star seeds, whatever you resonate with. Basically, if you are conscious and aware of what's going on and you feel you are here to be part of the solution, then this is for you. Okay. My readings are not time specific. However, whenever you come across it, it's for you. We are in some kind of heavy times right now, so I'm pretty sure that stuff's going to come through here about the coronavirus. I tried to make a couple of videos about it. They may or may not be posted. But I was trying to, I was sitting here like, okay, am I going to try to do another collective? And I had to get up to do something for a minute. And I thought, because I knew I wanted to do something for, especially like I wanted to, stop, beating around the bush with the fact that, most of the people anyway, most of the people that are going to be drawn to my messages and to stuff like this are spiritual people that are awake. And I don't like labels, but whatever you resonate with. And I will be talking about twin flames and star seeds and all of that fun stuff. So yeah, let's get the spread laid out, you guys. I do protect the reading before I get started. All right, Libra, I want to just get a what's coming towards us, right? What do we need to be aware of? What energies do we need to be focusing on? Current energy. Let's get a current energy. We're gonna do a star spread. See what we can get out of that. Okay, when I was shuffling and trying to decide what who I wanted to do a reading for, air came out strong, but it came out with another card that made me feel like maybe Libras have been going through maybe well, the card was like, it had an energy of being offended, so yeah, let's see if that comes back out. Present and current energy, please, for Libra. I usually do this before I turn the camera on, but, I'm just going with the flow today. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I was going to, trying to decide whether nothing felt right on what kind of reading I wanted to do until I just decided I was going to make it, because I knew I wanted to make it for star seeds, twin flames, all of us out here that are resonating with all of that. And then I thought, okay, I'm just going to do the signs. We're here. We're all at home anyway. So, oh, yeah. Okay. Might as well do the zodiac. All right. Adoptions to be made. Ooh. Inner strength. Ooh, that flipped kind of interesting. Page of Swords. All right. Whoa. Holy moly. I don't know what the view is like, if you guys are able to see me shuffle very well. See my mess back there on my table? Okay. Final take and possible outcome. Whoop. 9 of Pentacles. So I say, the way, it doesn't feel right for me to say Pentacles. It feels weird because I somehow got it into my head that it's Pentacles, or I just said it that way being funny one day. And now it doesn't feel right to not say it that way. So I say Pentacles. All right, let's do this. We'll get these out and then we can get into it. You've got a lot of Pentacles. Not a lot, but a little bit a lot. You know what I mean? Got a little bit of emotion spilling over there. A little bit of heartbreak. Got some Hanged Man energy. What's up with that? Ooh, with the Hermit. That's 2 major arcanas right there. It's a little bit of conflict. I told you. I told you. Yep, what's coming back out? What I had sainted. Sometimes I get delirious, guys. That's the second time I've seen the 6 of Cups, too. It didn't come out, but I'm just saying. All right. What do we need to know? What do we need to be aware of for Libras? Please, Spirit. Inner strength. It's your card. 3 of Cups. Advice on what you need to know. Queen of Cups. Interesting. And I'm gonna take possible outcome. I keep seeing the High Priestess too. All right. 9. You got the 9 of. Oh, you got. Look at that. You got the 9 of Pentacles with the 9 of Pentacles. 2 different cards. I mean, 2 different decks. Same card. That's nice. I like that. I like this. Now, you got a lot of earth energy, okay? So we could be just looking at a lot of things in the 3D. There could be, you could be dealing with an earth sign. You could have that in your chart. I don't know. There's just a lot of earth energy here. We'll get, I mean, we do have Virgo here with the Hermit. You know what? The only air energy that's out here, it went this way with the elements too, is the Page of Swords and the 3 of Swords. Okay, let's get some spirit guide advice and we'll get into this, guys. Oh, we got the 5 of Swords too. But, you know, there it is. That conflicting, offensive. Yeah, there was something going on when I was shuffling. Or even deciding who I was going to do the reading for. And it kind of came through Libra. Yeah. We have Aries out here too with the Fool. Ooh, look at that. That came right on out. We got number 30 here at the bottom of the deck. The Precious and Rare. And then number 31 is what came out. Okay. I really like this card. Who has been in here? Oh. Thought something was missing. Okay, guys. Libras. My daughter's a Libra. I like Libras. They're all right. No, I love you guys. Dum, 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 dum. Divine might foretold. You know what is correct. You understand that any gain which comes from denying your value and compromising yourself creates a loss of soul. There are times when it may seem as though people who act without integrity or tongue-tied there. There are times when it may seem as though people who act without integrity are being, why do I keep messing up right there? Are obtaining benefit without negative repercussions. Life can seem unfair if you limit yourself to the strictly human perspective. Yet nothing escapes the attention of the spiritual worlds. Restorative action and balancing fairness is always an action at a higher level, according to divine timing and wisdom. Stay true to your integrity. Put your faith in divine justice, and you will win in a way that brings benefit to many. Don't let yourself down with behavior or attitudes that are unworthy of you. You have divinity within you and a right to be in the world with a dignity, grace, and integrity. Whether in a small matter of apparent insignificance to anyone other than yourself, or in bigger matters where you feel your soul and perhaps the souls of others are on the line, integrity will be your saving grace. You can be kind of heart, but also firm as you refuse to allow anyone or anything to convince you that lowering your standards of acceptable behavior is warranted. Be in a right relationship with yourself and the divine. Justice will be done. That's so appropriate. I mean, I wanted to say this all the way through. This is such a Libra justice card, right? Justice will always be done, whether you see it happening or not. Put your faith in the good and true, and you will successfully continue on your path. Others are relying on you to be true to yourself more than you may realize. You are strong enough to live with honor. Very relevant and very good advice for the energies that we're in. Stay true to your integrity. Don't let, other people's panic and fear make you act outside of, out of character. Yeah. And then I felt really like going back. I wanted to go back and highlight, whether it's something small or like now, whatever's going on. It says when you feel like maybe if it's something bigger, even where you feel like your soul and perhaps the souls of others are on the line, integrity will be your saving grace. Okay, let's do it then. I gotta clean up my workspace, you guys. I meant to do that, but I'll do it today. I also started to do my nails a couple of times because I'm not going to the nail shop. I'm just gonna do them myself, but excuse them for this reading, please. All right. Libra. King of Pentacles. So there's definitely something probably wrapping up here. We have 2 9s. We have the 10 of Pentacles. This is all Pentacles too. 2 9 of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles over here at the bottom of the deck. Closing something out. Oh, underneath that, the King of Swords. So, King of Pentacles. Let me fix this, guys. Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody who's very grounded, very down to earth, very nurturing, very abundant. 10 of Pentacles. So the thing about this 10 of Pentacles, it's almost like you have too much. It's like, it's almost like a greedy vibe with this one, even though that's more of the 4 of Pentacles in most tarot, right? Because, I say that because it says, when the treasure casket is full, there will not be much space left for what could yet be to come. What could be yet to come is what I'm assuming they mean, but they word it differently. What could yet be to come. It's like, it's almost like, being careful not to stock up on, or just, you having more than you need, because, there's that not being able to get more because you're holding on to what you have, or, I mean, it is abundance as well. There's a lot of abundance here. 10 of Pentacles can talk about your home. It's your material things, though, right? This is material. We're looking at the material world, obviously. Material things, possessions, money. Oh, upside down. Those apples are catching my attention. That's the Emperor, the 8 of Swords, the 2 of Swords, the Page of Wands. It's too many, though. What's up with those apples? There's apples in this card. I don't think I've ever... It's like, oh, is that an apple tree behind? All right. They keep giving me... I guess 2 is not too many. Ooh, okay. Some of you could be at somewhat of a crossroads. You got the 9 of Swords here and the Page of Wands. The 3, the Journey card. can represent unexpected income in a journey. We have, oh, is that Sag energy there? It's an arrow. Luckiness there at the bottom of the deck. So well, we do have, okay, listen, we do have the Fool here. So whoever this reading is for, and the only air energy we have here is the Nine of Swords. This is somebody who's worrying about not having enough, okay? So, because in advice on what you need to know over here is the Fool card. Oh, sorry. It's the Fool card. Packing light. And that's exactly what I was just thinking over here before I even remembered that we have the Fool card out here. Is like somebody is like holding on to too much here. Like it said, there may not be room for what is yet to come. And being worried, not, I mean, I guess maybe they're, hold on. These readings have been so multi-layered, multi-meaning. So I've been getting, and I'm sure because it's for the general, it's a general reading, right? There's a lot of things that are just coming through. And I can see them in a few different ways sometimes. The Wounded One, Violated, and oh, that's the wrong card. Oh, there's my little oil. I don't want that to spill. Okay. I did just want to see. Ooh. What wondrous monsters live in our minds. They love to come out at night and torture us. There is only one way to make them stop, and that is to identify them in daylight and conquer them. Otherwise, they will devour you from within. This is being worried about not having enough. Yes, it is. So don't do that, please. Let's see what it says. We're going to get the advice from them, but I'm just feeling like, you know, the Nine of Swords is not an energy that you want to be in. It's not going to help you. It's not going to, you know, do you any good at all. This one also, this Knight of Wands also talks about holding back rather than risk unintentional and unnecessary destruction. Look, it's like, yeah, you have, you know, you may have, it's like you may be even more powerful than you know. So you being in this Nine of Swords energy is gonna it's gonna cause unintentional, like, you know, it's gonna cause you more problems. So let's see what the advice is. It's really weird because you just need, whoever this reading is for, you know, pack light. Don't worry about I mean, I can't tell you what to do. Do whatever you want to do, but be careful because, you know, you may be taking up room for things that you'll need for something else. Or like this ship, it's like, oh crap, my bad, my phone. I need to go get my charger. You know, this is a journey card. Okay, let's see where this goes. I'm sure I'll come back to that at some point. But I want to look up here in obstacles to overcome. Conflicts and obstacles to overcome. Heartbreak and, let me pull this down here. The Two of Cups, which in this deck takes on a little bit of a different meaning. We know the Two of Cups is usually like a soulmate energy. This is about emotions though. This is about balancing the different emotions. Some emotions you bear and some transport you, it says. Okay. Oh, the Five of Pentacles. Again. Well, it's at the bottom of the deck over here. It didn't actually come out. Okay, so got the Devil over here. This is fear. Libras. Integrity, integrity, integrity. I'm thinking back to this card up there of, I think this is just advice for somebody to kind of beware, not letting fear start controlling you or dictating the way that you're acting, you know. Stay grounded. Whoa, that flew out, didn't it? Yeah, Destiny card, of course. That card keeps getting my attention. That's a Libra card. It's picking a path. A minute ago I said somebody might be at a crossroads. That's the first time it got my attention. And now it's at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Now, we do have progression because we are going to go from the 2 of Cups to the 3 of Cups. So here in the 2 of Cups, it's like balancing. Oh, I like that. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So here in conflicts and obstacles to overcome, it says, some emotions we bear, like he's bearing the weight of that cup there. And some emotions transport us. But to become men, the first emotions are the most important. So this is the balancing of the good and bad emotions, balancing emotions within yourself. But then here, you know, in your inner strength, this is the means to uplift yourself by balancing the good and bad emotions. Or some people do and some people don't, right? You can see what some people do. But, the obstacle to overcome is there's some type of pain. Now, I did feel it in my meditation as well. But there's some type of pain here. And like I said, I think there's this fear of being left out. There's this fear of lack. In this deck, it says like it's amazing what one will do when one is lonely or hungry or whatever enough. It's like, or maybe in the fear of being hungry. You know, it's just this 5 of Pentacles energy. So it's balancing these emotions, balancing, you know, I'm not quite sure what the 3 of Swords, because that's a heavy energy. It's like heartbreak. But the obstacle to overcome is to figure out, you know, what the meaning of these emotions and these fears are that you're having. Like, ask yourself, is this rational? What am I really afraid of? What's the worst case scenario? And then just realize, like, we're all sitting at home right now, whether you're pacing, making a path in your living room from pacing back and forth and indention in the carpet and worried and wringing your hands, you know, or whether you spend this time in meditation, exploring things that you're interested in, spending time with your family, like making the most of this time. It isn't going to affect either way. If you're sitting at home, like I said, if you're sitting at home worrying or you're sitting at home making the most of it, either way, the outcome is going to be the same. Well, I say that, but I mean, I say that to just say like your worrying doesn't serve you or do any good. But staying positive does do good, right? It does put that positive back out. You know, you're radiating positive energy. You're not feeding into this fear. And it's going to help you. Like, this is a destiny. This is you know, listening to your intuition, listening to your, you know better here. You have a destiny. You have a mission. This also could be some type of heartbreak that's going on in the midst of all this. That's why I'm saying that there's just emotions here that are trying to be balanced. So there could be a heartbreak issue going on. You could have something going on, you know, within your love life that is just, it's just adding to these energies. But there's definitely an energy here of worry, of being afraid, you know, of trying to stock up and worrying that you're not going to have enough, and maybe like losing your temper, or, you know, going at things with too much ferocity that you don't have to use, you know, using too much force. Being afraid of being left out, this lack energy. It doesn't suit you or serve you, okay? Whoever this reading is for. And there's no judgment and there's no shame. Like, I've had my moments of panic. I've had to calm myself down and remember. You just have to remind yourself. Meditate. I mean, if you're sitting there reading article after article about all of this, of course you're going to start to worry. And then you hear your kid cough in the other room. You know, even a cough now sets us off. Can't, that just shows you how much, you know, how much this is affecting everybody. And so it's a very, to me, I think it's very important right now not to feed into panic. Be aware, take precautions, do what you got to do, but don't let yourself be consumed with fear and doubt, and, you know, especially if you're, okay, this is, I've heard a lot of people that are frustrated with this, and I understand it, but, you know, we all process differently. We're all at different stages. You know, but like, especially if you consider, if you're resonating with, you know, being a twin flame, a starseed, all of those things, you know, you should know, like, I just started my stuff in 2018, like, being aware of all this, consciously co-creating my reality, right? Or learning how to. So, and from what I hear, they've been talking about this stuff coming since way back. So I don't understand why everybody's all panicked now that it's happening, you know? I don't want to say get it together, but come on, guys. Like, this is really the time to step it up. Okay. Now, we have 2 major arcana cards here and adaptations to be made. We have the Hermit. Oh, I'm going to read this one to you. Something just told me to. I can't even remember for sure exactly what it's about, but I know it's something. Hermit. Tough. Oh, through his own strength, man can be refreshed by a monstrous shape as if it were the most angelic vision. Thoughts. Going within. Oh my God. And it's here with the, I'm sorry, guys. And it's here with the Hanged Man. Seeing something from a different point of view. Going within, one man can transform a monstrous view into one of the most pleasant sights. Seeing something from a different point of view. There's something here. Oh, okay. But then we have the 5 of Swords. So there's some type of enlightenment going on here or needing to take place. There's something that you're needing to see differently. And then we have this 5 of Swords. This kind of conflict, right? The Wanderer. One sword is a weapon. More than one sword are a bundle. It's almost like the 10 of Wands, right? It's like carrying around 5 of Swords of thoughts and communication. You know, you could be, this is too, to me, it's a burden. I do get a 10 of Wands feeling from it, like being burdened by thoughts. It's like one sword is all you need. There's this theme that's coming through and through. It's like you're carrying too much. It's a hindrance. Needing to lighten your load. So going within and gaining some type of enlightenment of thoughts that you are carrying around with you that are not serving you. Look at the bottom of the deck, this 3 of Swords. So maybe amongst all this, there is a sense of being betrayed. There is some type of sense of being offended by something. But I think it's adding, it's just like fuel to the fire of what's already going on. Because there's also this sense of feeling like, you know, stocking up, which we all are. Yes, do that. I'm not saying don't do that, but not to excess, not to a point where it's, you know. 7 of Wands. Interesting. Another 3. Okay. So with this 7 of Wands, it's about getting serious. It's about being defensive. It's about, you know, putting yourself on defense, making yourself big. It says sometimes, though, the battle is external and sometimes it is internal. Sometimes you are your own worst enemy, right? This represents your sexuality and your stability, but I'm feeling your stability. I feel like, I mean, I do feel like there's like I said, this is two different things going on right here. This is the coronavirus and all the fear and panic that's creating, and feeling like, you know, being worried about this lack, on top of there's something going on here with a heartbreak or being betrayed by somebody, right? But I feel like this is really adaptions to be made is to go within, to meditate, go within, breathe, figure out, identify your feelings. What are these feelings? Because there's these things that are, you're carrying around, this Five of Swords. Carrying around all those swords are thoughts that you're carrying around with you. One sword is a weapon. One sword is sufficient. 5 swords is a bundle. This is something you're carrying around with you. So going within and figuring out what that is will do you a lot of good and help, Libra. Gaining some enlightenment on something and doing so. Like maybe seeing like where you might have been too defensive. Possibly. Because you felt like you were defending yourself. You feel like you're defending your stability. But the thing is, if you're a spiritual person, if you are connected, if you're tuned in and tapped in, why are you afraid? Are you or are you not tapped in? Do you or do you not have a connection to the higher power? There's one place to start, okay? I love you, Libras. It's not me. I'm just telling you how it's coming out. Okay. And this is for everybody. I mean, like, we all have to do this. Like I said, I've even had to set myself down and say, what am I afraid of? What am I doing? What am I thinking? Like, what's the worst? What's this? What's that? You know, so it's not that, you know, it's no judgment at all. This is just a message for somebody that needs to do the same. This is a message for somebody who is kind of letting their thoughts get away with them, because, you know, no, like I said, no judgment, no shame. There's so much going on right now. And then on top of that, there's this energy of betrayal and heartbreak somewhere in the mix, right? And there's lots of freaking Pisces energy coming through with that. I've seen it a lot. So I don't know if you're dealing with the Pisces or what that's about, okay? But, you know, don't get caught up on the signs, you guys, or genders. People could have, it could be somebody that has that in their chart. You could have it. It's just, or somebody that's embodying that type of energy, okay? But I just say it when I see it a lot. Now, inner strength. Here we go from the 2 to the 3. That balancing, uplifting yourself, right? Balancing those good and bad emotions. With the Page of Swords, that's what it, like, it's like you have within you the power, the means to uplift yourself. You do. I don't, let's see what they're saying with this Page of Swords here. Seven of Cups. That's too many. But I'm gonna keep it because they go. Okay. Looky, looky, I got a cookie. Ooh, look at all these 3s. Okay. 21, which breaks down to a 3. This is a blockage card. the number 33, which breaks down to a 3, but it's still the number 33, right? And then the 3 of Cups. Okay, now, you guys. Hey, you guys. Okay. Ooh. So that's why I felt like I was lecturing you guys. I didn't feel, I hate when I feel that way. But like I was saying, are you spiritual or not? Are you in tune or not? And look what this card is. As they say, as above, so below. As within, so without. When you find the power you want, contain it. Take it with you so you have it wherever you go, wherever you need it. If you've taken very good care of it, it will probably do as you ask. This is balancing those emotions. That's why I was saying, go within. That's why I kept saying that throughout this. This is going within. As within, so without. The peace within will be manifested without. Grounding in these energies. I keep hearing this said, and it rings so true with me. Like, this is an intersection of heaven and earth. Like this is a special time right now. This is going within and you know, obtaining that power. You know, and then take care of it, nurture it, you know. And I was just saying this in the video that I don't know I'll ever post, but it's like, the more you go within, the more you tap in, the more you get in tune, the more you listen to your intuition, the stronger it gets. Take care of it. It will take you far. It will help you. Now, this Page of Swords. Page of Swords can represent messages. It's the messenger a lot of times because it's a sword, right? Communication. But it's so strange. Look, we got the book and the key came out together, you guys. I want to see something. Listen. It says, this card denotes a secret, something that is not yet definite, as it is still hidden somewhere. If the card's 31 or 33 lie next to it, the secret is revealed. The book can also indicate a contract or a large amount of acquired knowledge. That's what the Page of Swords is about. You have the key. You have the key to balance these emotions, and there's some type of a power that you need to unlock. There is a blockage here between this key and this book. And you have this power. The key is to balancing your emotions. You need to be, there's also stuff you need to be researching. Take this time to research everything that you feel intuitive, that you feel guided to look up, that you feel passionate about. Take this time doing that. Take this time going within, doing some self-examination. Because you have a gift. This person, there is a blockage, but you have the key. The key is doing your research. Looking for information. That Page of Swords is not a messenger to me right now. It could be in a minute. If I look at it a different way. But right now I'm just seeing it as researching, examining examining your feelings, unlocking your potential. Once you balance your emotions and you get in control of that, and you're in tune, and you're nurturing your connection, your divinity, you're going to unlock some secret information. You're going to unlock something that's been hidden. Ooh, child. I have never, have I ever? Maybe once, possibly, but I can't remember specifically. I don't think I've ever had the book and the key come out together. Ooh, you are going to unlock something. But first, you have to get through this energy that, you know, of being worried or stuck or in lack energy, or also, you know, any hurts and pains. You're going to have to let that go. Next card out, the Fool. So part of the key to doing this is going to be to drop a lot of baggage. Look at things that you're carrying with you that aren't serving you. Look at ways that you have maybe been defensive or projected the threat to be outside of you when really you needed to go within. Okay? It was internal. And then release it with love, because you're about to go on this journey. A fool's journey. Okay, the Queen of Cups came out here. The Queen of Chalices, darling. Recollection. Sometimes we experience new situations from past recollections when we look within ourselves. Is that a theme? It's a theme, Libra. You're going within because you're needing to go as within, so without. As above, so below. You have work to do. You have some powers to unlock. You have some gifts to uncover. You have some emotions to balance. Release it with love. Woo. Okay, Empress at the bottom. Ooh, Tower. Tower. With the Page of Pentacles. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This is big. This is big, Libra. No wonder I did you guys first. Yes, lots. We got some messages. I keep seeing the Lovers, too. Twin flames, maybe? I don't know. That's what I'm not... I told y'all I'm not fighting it no more. It's too many cards. Oh, but something has been set into motion. Yes, yes. You're on the path. You're at a crossroads. You are at the intersection. And it's just... You are at this intersection. And you just have to break these chains. You have to... It's time to release the things that have kept you stuck in fear, kept you stuck in lack, kept you stuck in hurt. Release it with love. Like, this is... It's go time, baby. Yes. Okay, let me put these back in here because it's too many. But that's what I got from that. It's go time, baby. All right. Oh, I like this. I'm glad I decided to do this. 3 9s, 999. Something's definitely wrapping up here. It's go time. We're going. Oh, yeah. You got places to go, things to do, and people to be. Did I say things to go, places to do, and people to be? It must have been meant to be. Okay. Ooh. Okay. It's go time, baby. Oh my gosh, this is... You are... Oh, I like it. I do. Okay. You are on Earth for a reason, and that reason is not to build a tower, to protect yourself from life. You are supposed to be out there living and enjoying and exploring. Hiding won't protect you. And that wearing your skeleton on the outside, that's stupid too. So in this deck, the devil is the devil is inverted. His skeleton is on the outside. So I find that very convenient. That fear, that false sense of protection. It's a false sense of protection. And that's the tower for you, is realizing there is no, you can't, like, you don't try to fucking barricade yourself in. Don't separate, yeah, quarantine, you know, don't be crazy. But it's like, don't shut yourself away. Like, you're meant to be out in the world. It's go time. Like, Baby, boot up. Suited and booted. Boot up. Look at her. This page. She's inexperienced. Yeah, but she's ready. Advice on what you need to know is like, let that tower crumble. Stop trying to build false senses of security. Stop trying to shut things and people out. This is your time. You have a gift. You have a soul contract to be here at this time. You have a responsibility to humanity, whoever this is for. It's time to, and to yourself, you know, first and foremost. Now, yeah, like you're being asked. With this, to me, what I get from this bouquet here, the number 9. Oh, yeah, you got, okay. Yeah, a card of luck. You will receive an invitation, a present, or are going to get engaged. But this is an invitation. This is an invitation to step into your power. To drop the baggage. To release it with love. To look back on the past. Look back at your emotions. Look back at all these things. See them for what they are. And then release them with love. Let the towers crumble. Whatever's going on around you, do not be distracted. You are protected. You have the armor. You do. You are awakening. You are awake. You already know what's going on. You have a duty. Whoever this is for, this is coming through very strong. You are being asked to step into your power. You are being activated and initiated. Come on. Initiated. I guess so. It came through that way. I said initiated. I mean, it must be. It feels that way. Give me one sec, guys. All right. It's a beautiful, beautiful reading. I'm loving it. Hold on. Let me fix my chair. Probably should have done that first. Okay. Now, let's get to this beautifulness. Beautifulness. Look at all these 9s. Lots of 9s. 9, 9, 9, 9. Mm-hmm. 9. Oh yeah, the Hermit is the number 9 too, Virgo. Okay. Okay. Lots of 9s. So really needing to tune in, tap in, go within. Because you're going to unlock something. Okay. Because here in the final take possible outcome, you're going to find out just how strong you really are. Just how abundant you really are. And in turn, give it. It's sharing. So here we're starting out with hoarding your abundance. Holding on. Having more than you need. To here, where you're giving away the access. You're giving back. Look. Even he who has more than he needs must not forget to lend a hand. Judgment, the Empress and Judgment underneath that. It's like, you know, don't back down now. Don't, like, oh, look. King of Pentacles again. With an, oh my God. Look at this. All 3 of those are the 9 of Pentacles. I think this is different people are going to react differently, but don't be, please give back of your abundance, okay? I want to see something. Self-sufficiency. Oh, no. The word, the attention of others is more important than gold. Oh, the attention of others is more important than gold. Look at all these pentacles. Look at all this abundance. the word, the word, the word. What you're spreading, what you're speaking into others, what you're doing, when you're giving back of your abundance, when you are embodying this abundance and you are giving back, people are watching you. What you're doing is more, you will be provided for, because what you're doing is more important than gold. What you're doing is more important than material things. It's beyond that. You will be provided for if you are doing what you know, like if you're in an alignment, if you're on your soul's journey, on your soul purpose, what you need, we will have. You will have more than what you need, because you will be giving back to others. The 9 of Pentacles came out twice, you guys. You are going to be abundant. You are going to be self-sufficient. You're going to be more than abundant. Well, whatever. You know what I mean. You're going to have excess. Like I said, some people might still be greedy. I don't know. But you know, it could go either way. This represents a change is coming. The change, this, to me, this is like a shift in direction of winds. It represents something that's not yet determined or could go either way. It also represents a change of directions for me. It's like, you know, you're going along, you're a tree, like you're a leaf in the wind or whatever. You're being blown one way. This is going with the flow, going with the universe, going with spirit too, right? It's like you're going, and then sometimes the wind shifts directions and you're going a completely opposite direction. And I think that's what's happening, okay? In a good way. So Libra, I'm going to need you to get into your Virgo energy, to your Hermit energy, to going within, asking for your guides in spirit to enlighten you, to show you things differently, examining your feelings, balancing them, and then honing your skills, tapping into your power, coming out of your tower, letting your tower and you know, this false sense of protection fall away. Letting all the things, the thoughts that you've carried around with you that are not serving you, the hurt that is not serving you, releasing it with love, and suiting up, because you're being invited to join your comrades, okay? We've got work to do. It's a go time. I think that's what I might name this. So get out of your head, Libra. As above, so below. Let's get some, a little bit of more advice, and then I'll let you guys go. All right, Spirit, what can you tell us about this reading? What further advice do we have for Libras? This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Cross Watchers. Everybody's welcome. If you're drawn to it, it's for you. Raven, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Own your power. Own your power, Libra. That might be the name of it. I don't know. I got a lot of names. You will overcome any obstacles. Listen. I'm on it. Look, I'm excited. Like, look. I'm hyped up about these Zodiac. You guys got me hyped now. I'm hyped about these messages that are going to come out. Look at this. Magic, the Raven. Are you kidding me? As I'm telling you, you have gifts that you are unlocking. Libra. Come on, Libra. 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 I'm going to need you to focus, honeys. It is your time. Come on, Raven. Oh, there it is. Trying to keep yourself little by denying your power so you won't be a threat to anyone merely keeps you in a false bubble of safety. I cannot make this shit up. Letting this false sense of security fall away. You are meant to be out in the world. Of course, at least that way you won't get noticed much or stand out. Well, that trick has worn out its welcome. You're more powerful than you think you are. So it's time to stop pretending. Those psychic games you play, like finding convenient parking spaces or knowing when a certain someone is going to call, those are just parlor tricks. Yet they're subtle testimonies to the gifts you have. There's no need to take on airs about your incredible talents. Let them serve you, but mainly let them be of service to others. Whether human, animal, plant, or mineral, use your abilities to demonstrate to others that there is this amazing power of spirit available that can move mountains and a force that can be accessed with the proper mix of faith, intention, and focus. This is exactly what I've been telling you this whole reading, Libra. Like, whoever this reading is for, like, for real. In the most loving, sincere way, get out of your head, get it together, because others are depending on you. You are, it's like the attention is worth more than gold. Like, the material things, they are going to be provided to, you will be provided for. People are watching you. So stop doubting, worrying, or making excuses and own your capacity to be a powerful magician. Use these gifts to help make this a better world for all beings. Additional associations: shadow, insight, prophecy, and shape-shifting. It's a go time, Libra. Thank you guys so much. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe. Please keep checking back with me. And please, please, please own your power. Bye, guys.